Welcome back, welcome back. You already know what it is. Sound the horns. You already know what it is. It's big dog season. You niggas had your turn. It's beautiful out. People finally outside. Ain't that some shit? Nobody's wearing a mask. Ew, what's going on, buddy?
Good. What's going on, man? You're good?
Chilling, man. That's the guy I was supposed to fight that day on the video. And we were standing out there. That video is called He Almost Got Summer Jam Screened. Oh, I passed it. Ain't that funny? It's funny I keep seeing my enemies now. And you know, nobody got a problem with me, sorta. Sorta. I mean, he was a drunk. You know what I mean? So, I get it. That's why I try to teach y'all through my actions instead of just saying things. Because I know I'm going to say things. And many men are out here saying the same things. Like, I hear a lot of men starting to, you know, bring up God more. A lot of men have always brought up God, but a lot of men are starting to bring up the Lord more now because the Lord's more needed than ever. The thing is, they didn't study and they don't have any examples that a person can actually believe. Like, when I was younger, coming into the YouTube and watching and looking for better men with better knowledge and whatever, I always ran across certain dudes and I would learn what I needed to learn. And then I always see myself reaching a level of where I was like, all right, he's not teaching me nothing else. He still has things to talk about, but the things he's talking about ain't getting me nowhere where I want to be. And I want to be close to God. I want to walk the path for real. It's not a joke. It's not a No, once someone makes it get through to your brain that it's a lifestyle that you choose, it's not nothing else. It's a lifestyle, just like everything else we choose to live like, right? Now, the thing is, as these men always give these speeches about how bad everyone is or how bad black people are or whatever, you know, we all talk about our own races and we all talk about other people. And like I said, they always bring up my father and they don't never show nothing about the Bible at all. It's sort of like they know how to draw people in because they can feel the time shifting and they see what everyone else is talking about and they see that normal talking ain't gonna do it anymore. But they understand there's many young men that are grown. You're grown, but you're still just a young man because you could be easily swindled into wasting hours. I literally tried to watch a dude's 2-hour video and I had to just start skipping through because I'm like, yo, you're not saying anything that a next man ain't saying. I could turn on a young nigga and he's gonna say the same things that come out your mouth. Gotta watch out for these women. You gotta do just like any man's gonna say, because when you want to talk to younger men, you're gonna give them this advice, right? So that's where I don't knock any man, because you may reach people that need that young man's advice, but we're men now. There are men that need better advice, and that comes with more knowledge and proof. See, we're past the days of people saying things now, because that's how everyone got swindled back in the day. That's how our forefathers, that's how our mothers and daddies and all, they got lied to and everybody just believed it. So that's why I'm trying to teach this new group of thinkers. If they don't prove nothing to you, if they don't actually have knowledge, and if you can't watch their stuff and be like, all right, he's this because he proved it, then you're just a guy talking. You're talking about a life that nobody knows. That's why I started my channel and didn't talk about my life in the beginning. I talked about the Bible, and then I would show the scriptures of what I was talking about, because I know where to look about the Bible that I know. Get it? They just repeat things they heard. They're not going to give you a lesson. They can't listen in as the Bible's playing, give you examples and stuff, because it's not in them. They weren't chosen. And that's not a bad thing, because a lot of young men, there's a new young guy every day, new 18-year-old boy, 16-year-old boy every day. So there's always going to be that level 1 red pill, young man, stay, get your money and all of that. But it be sad as hell, because I always say to myself every time, so it made me stop watching everybody. All right, now that I listen to you and I agree with you, what we do now? What's my next move, leader? Y'all could act like listening to a nigga don't make him your leader, but what did Adam and Eve get punished for? Because they listened to Satan, and then Satan said, that's your God now. What happened when the Israelites did what other nations did? The Lord said, that's your God now. You listen to them, you do what they do, so now they're the ones over you. Get it? No man is above a leader. As soon as you listen to someone, you're a leader. I mean, you're a follower. That's why the Lord being your head, you know, when you make the Lord your head, you don't just talk that shit and say, I follow the laws of God and I love God. No, you actually teach it. Because you actually do it. And because you actually do it, you can teach it in your own unique way. That's why other men, they just talk about the Bible. They just speak like they know the Lord. They speak like they know the book. They read it. They probably even still look at things on their own time. But they don't put the shit in the videos. Only for 2 reasons. One, you're not chosen and it's not in your heart. And when you go on to it, it's not going to be good. It's going to be laughable. It's going to be like watching a preacher. Nigga with no understanding, only talking about the certain parts. See, it say men rule. It say men run things. And then leave out the part that only holy, righteous men that follow the law are supposed to run things. And then they're going to be like, see. A woman's supposed to follow a man's lead. See. And then they're not going to leave in that scripture of a woman's not supposed to deal with any man that's not of the law of God. If the Lord is not your head, a good woman's never supposed to deal with you. They're not going to put that in there. See, they're not going to tell you the truth that the Bible's not for everybody. And you can't call God your God if you don't do his rules. You can't get his blessings if you don't follow his laws. And, you know, they can't teach you how to get his blessings. They only can watch other men that have done these things and then talk about it. But do they have videos and saying, all these people are trying to stop me, but I'm gonna win? Do they could declare before their fucking victory, these people are finished already? You've been baited by the Lord. No, they don't have any problems. Their lives are good. Sound the horns. They're sitting behind screens trying to act like they're leaders and guiding men. But what are they doing? I'm like your father now. I'm Kev Samuels or something. I'll be looking at these dudes like, yo, dog, all you're doing is telling them to go get jobs. Tell them about the suicide rate of every man that, you know, spends his whole life working himself to death and then ends up in a house with things and no wife and no children. It's the same thing as the cat lady. Nobody's talking about all the men dropping themselves because they're single. Nobody's talking about you need to be with a woman because God like took a rib from you and like designed you for she got designed for you because your great grandfather was sad without one. So the sadness you feel and you keep fighting like, oh, they're all bad. That feeling ain't never going away, nigga. See, a lot of these content creators are gonna talk all this I'm good and any man that's actually good in life will be showing that. They won't be just talking about it. I'm not saying they have to show their complete life, but I look at some of these dudes and be like, do you even leave the house? Because, you know, like, Kevin and all these other men have proven when you sit in the house for too long and you actually don't do any physical work, you get fucking fat. Most of the men talking to y'all about get your biceps workout, no, they're fat dudes. So that's like taking advice from, like, really? Like, you're gonna teach me how to be a better man? You can't hold yourself to what you say a man should do. Oh, you want to get with these women, or you want to be a better man? The first thing about being a better man is being healthier. Because it's free. Any man can do 20 push-ups a day. 50 push-ups a day. You don't have to go to the gym. That's to get buff. To get in shape and be cut and nice. You just gotta work out every day a little bit. And eat better. You don't even have to not eat fried food and shit. Do I sit here and say, I eat only good food in all the Leviticus? No, y'all see me go to the Chinese fucking restaurant every other night. My little frail, skinny ass, no muscly ass. Do I have no muscles? No, I do. It's because I have to work. And then occasionally I'll work out a little bit. But I haven't worked out in a while. It's amazing because I haven't really been eating. I barely eat. I eat like once a day. That's less than when I was eating 3-4 times a day when I first started this shit. My shit was all rocky. I was like, I was feeling myself hard body. Because I was doing the work. Like, people see me get on confident in certain videos because I changed myself. I did the work. And you don't need more money to be happier as a man. That's what they'll tell you. Get more money, you're going to be happy. Move over here, you're going to be happy. Do this, you're going to... No matter where you go, there you are. You can go anywhere in the world, you're still going to be you. And all the women around the world are like women over here. It's not that they're all batshit crazy and everything. If you're a loser, you're a loser. If you're too shy and you really pretend you talk to women and you don't, and you have all that money, when you go to real places and you gotta deal with real women, you're not gonna talk to them. They'll hit you with all of this stuff about how women on the other side of the world are so sophisticated and and they're traditional and it's the same thing everywhere in the world. People that got money and families are traditional, and then all the poor people are fucking doing whatever they want. So stop with you can go across the waters and it's so much better. Because you can look up a statistic about marriage flunking everywhere. And the places that it don't flunk don't like black people. So, what's the fucking point of you going there? They ain't letting you marry their good women. Duh. It'd be retarded when I hear people, like certain people's arguments, telling men what to do. Like even myself, when I say these certain things to do, it's not for every man. A lot of you have families and friends and stuff. Like when I say dudes need to be piled up into one house all together, that's like for black people. And poor races, like, if you're white and you're real poor like black people, and you're Mexican or you're Spanish, and that's how poor people get. Let me hold on for a second. They on hold.
What's up is why you've been lying to me for 11 years, telling me that DJ is my real son. Why you been lying to me?
What have I been lying about?
I got DNA test done.
A DNA saying what?
Saying that he's not my son.
Let me see this DNA test.
You don't need to see it. I saw it.
How DNA test don't say?
How you gonna be lying to me for 11 years? Why would you do that to me?
Where's the lie?
The lie is you. You are the lie. You have been lying to me for 11 years, having me believe that my son that I've been raising for 11 years is not really my son. Like, how could you do that to me? Like,
do you think I'm joking now? A couple of videos back, I said, men are going to start having random DNA tests because we realize it's real out here. And you're a man. You should know. You should know without a fucking doubt. If we have the technology, then we should use it. Right, ladies? Right? It's all about proving. Ain't no wrong proving.
what can you say for yourself right now?
What made you get a DNA test?
Because I went through your phone.
And why?
Talking about me, laughing and bragging, telling your friends that I have no idea that he's really not my son. So I went and got a DNA test done. Like, you think I'm stupid or something?
She knows you're stupid, brother. The only reason you caught on 11 years later is because she's bragging on the phone, laughing at you, saying, yo, this nigga's dumb as fuck, bro. I got this nigga for 11 years. Your grandmothers would never have ever done something like that. Meaning they would have had another man's kid, definitely, yeah. Your grandma ain't above that. She would have never texted and left evidence. That's what secret girl parties are for. You have men so beat in the head now, you can get it off for years. I mean, you've always had men beat in the head, but damn.
Like, how could you do this to me?
Easily.
You know what?
What?
The fact that she was more concerned over what made him decide to get the DNA test in the first place shows you that she's lying. Beware of the evidence of gaslighting.
If you don't text him back, that man knows you don't want to text him back because he's made the mistake of overthinking this situation before, and all it did was bring somebody into his life that did not see his worth, and he is not doing that again. It's not in the cards for me. I'm not going to learn how to cook. I'm not going to learn how to clean. I am sorry.
Whoa.
Whoa.
That's tough.
I'm hoping that, my partner would do that for me.
Yeah,
So you're gonna date?
I'm okay. The norms don't have to be there. I'll be the
So you're
breadwinner.
gonna date a girl?
Didn't say I'm gonna date a girl.
Okay. Well, you said.
You heard what she said? I'm not cooking and I'm not cleaning. I'll be the breadwinner. I get what I'm saying. He don't get it. A lot of these alpha dudes don't get it. They never got it. It's the same thing why the alpha, I cheated to get where I am because only alphas have clubs and we won't let nobody else in. It's the same reason why your wife fucks Mr. Thuggo with no money and no club. You can't stop women from liking men that like them. And when they catch on to the fact that yous are just their trophies, they don't like that shit after a while. They're like, yo, I'm a trophy wife, but one, he can't even have really good sex. Two, I never see him. And three, this nigga's actually boring as hell and everybody thinks he's cool.
The two things you just referenced stated.
Now, are you looking for a snack to tickle your taste buds? Karen, do you like your taste buds tickled?
Every day. Before 9, if possible. Tony,
Bro, my car is so annoying because, bro, the whole block be knowing I'm coming outside as soon as I open my door. Like, bro, come on now.
Sounds like she legit drives a dinosaur. We have to see it. But why not get with an awesome guy, combine your incomes, and get a nicer car?
What are you waiting for?
My friend.
What?
I'm waiting for my friend.
Who's your friend?
I don't know. They sent me the address. I'm in the neighborhood.
Who's your friend?
You don't need to know my friend.
There's a lot of people stealing a lot of stuff.
I'm not going to steal anything.
Well, we don't know that, do we?
Yeah, you don't know that. I don't know that. You don't know me.
I know.
I don't know you. And you're asking a lot of questions.
I live here, yes.
That's fine. I'm not in your house.
No, you're not.
I'm in the street.
Yeah, I see that.
So can you get away from my car, please?
No, it's a public street.
Okay, well, I can close my window.
That's fine.
Before I retired, I got one more for y'all, okay? Red flag. If she can't talk on the phone with her friend in front of you, she always gonna be like, hold on. Like, my friend's calling me. That's not a friend, bro. That's not a friend. Okay, and I need y'all to watch out for that, okay? Matter of fact, start an argument.
Guy befriend itself, red flag. But it seems like we have so much to be wary of, so many would...
Women wonder how women get caught because women tell women. And then, you know, some women have hearts and they're like, yo, this guy's actually a decent guy. Why is she just breaking this dude? And I'm going to tell him and spare him fucking 5 years of hurt. Yeah, I don't understand. We know the game either through the abuse of years of dealing with it or women telling us. You think yous are hiding and you's never been undercover with any of... It's a joke how Satan really tricked women into this. See, everybody thinks that or says these things like, oh, men are this and women are that. No. See, this is a war between good people and bad people. And that doesn't have a skin color nor a religion. Everyone has good people and bad people. Good people got tricked into somehow liking bad people. And we're fucking stupid for that. And we deserved everything we got from those bad people because you knew better. You wanted to follow your heart and your feelings instead of your mind.
Ask themselves, why are they even dating again?
Are you single? Are you single?
Yeah, my boyfriend.
Oh, your
Yeah.
So let's say your boyfriend wanted you to change outfits because you're dressing too a little bit too wild. What would you tell him?
Off?
You tell him?
Yeah, like let me wear what I want.
Isn't he the king worth listening to?
I'm not here to be controlled by someone else.
You think it's a little bit controlling?
It is controlling.
Why is a dad considered to be a good dad if he wants his girl to dress modestly, but a boyfriend's considered controlling if he wants the same for his girl?
Because you're idiots.
I do like that.
Because you're fucking idiots. Get it? You're abusers. You're bad women. The first man you love is daddy. Nothing he could do go wrong, right? the boyfriends ain't shit, and then the husband's a dream guy. And then the bad boy tells you what to wear and do, and you listen to everything he says, but your husband and your father and your boyfriend never get to tell you what to do. Sort of like what Satan did to Eve. Right? All love, all praise to our Father.